only had 2 nominations, which I can't even remember the last time I didn't have 3 full nominations. And I probably don't even need to say what they are. I think you would have guessed what they would be. Wow. Toe Jam and Earl and Sonic the Hedgehog. So, I don't even know what I could say about either of those that I haven't already said, other than I guess, like I said, or maybe just reiterate, not like I said, but to reiterate that Toe Jam and Earl, I hear your concern, and I want to the best of my ability anyways, not that I've always been right, but I think I've been right often enough about, I think it would land on you. I think you would have fun with it. So I would just say that before I let you take the floor and see if you're going to steer us off these, or if you want to just fucking dive into one of them.
All right. Well, my nominations began with Batman. I thought it was interesting, exciting. Like I said, I did have the initial thought, do we want to play a second game that we've done? Like, we've done it before, Strider.
Oh, I mean, that's to me, that's the most interesting thing about it, though, is that, to compare them.
Yeah. But I mean,
across 2 systems and generations, even,
True. But with so much other things here. So that was my only hesitation, because there is a lot of games, and there were multiple games I wanted to add to our Games Worth Playing list. Like my second nomination, Ultimate Kicks, which we just talked about. So, I mean, it's fun. I don't know if we realistically do a whole episode on it, but it's...
I mean, we did Zoom. We've done that. It's not like we don't, whatever. It can be a game episode, no problem.
Yeah.
Probably also we get listened to just slightly more than PGA Tour Golf.
Slightly more.
But whatever. I don't give a fuck about that.
But, I mean, really.
Which, by the way, Lord Disciples, I'm telling you right now, that's a banger episode. I was telling Jay, I understand it's a sports game, everybody hates those, and the idea, whatever. I think that's that's a top 10 episode, in my opinion. As far as fun tangents and fun between us being had, I think that's a top 10 episode. Even though, yes, the underlying game is not whatever. So if you like our podcast, even if you hate that game, I recommend going back and doing it. I think it's fun. Anyway.
But I mean, even if you do hate golf, I do recommend you listening to our next episode, which will be on Sonic the Hedgehog, my third recommendation. Okay. Because, again, I've clearly never beat any of these Sonics to my recollection. Clearly not the first one, because I kept thinking about second Sonic 2 mechanics. I was not a Genesis dude. My kids love Sonic. They watch the shows. My son owns so many Sonic games throughout the Genesis, so many Sonic games. It feels criminal at this point that I have not beat the first one.
I agree. And I mean, if you have no aversion to it whatsoever, I'm not even going to try to get us off of it. So we'll just go ahead and fulfill everyone's fucking prophecies on the socials. But yeah, I mean, it just in the same way we had to play the Marios. Although we haven't played Mario 1, funny enough.
What is Mario 1? I don't know.
It probably still should be done. But
True.
We'll save that for our 200th episode or something. That's how we'll celebrate the 200th episode. Let's go back and play Mario 1. But yeah, I mean, it goes without saying that this is just an integral step on the whole whatever premise of this podcast. And, at some point it has to be done. So why not now? I think we probably waited too long for it as is. Or I feel like I've had to wait too long for it as is. Getting to this part in the timeline I can't believe it's 7 years into the podcast. Whatever, I could have sat down and done them. Yeah, well, sorry, 6 years.
Yeah.
No, 7 years.
Yeah, because it was 2020.
You came in 2020, but Jab did the year before that. So yeah, it was 2019. So it is 7 years. Yeah, and yeah, I mean the fact that it took that long to get to just the release of Sonic. If you'd have asked me, which again we could have done the math. Even if we'd have kept it 2 weeks, even I still think it would have taken a half decade. So. Yeah, I would not have expected it to take this long to get to Sonic, I guess, is maybe the simplest way to say that. So, let's go ahead and get there. I agree. Sonic the Hedgehog it is, and I will look forward to chopping that up for the next game app. Okay, sold. That's what we'll do next.